Good morning. I've just finished reading Discount Armageddon by Seanan McGuire. So this is the first book of the Encrypted series and sounds like it probably takes place a few years before Chaos Choreography. As a quick recap, the main character, Verity Price, comes from a family of what they call cryptozoologists, or people who study cryptids. Cryptids in this world refers broadly to, I guess, what we would consider mythological creatures, so like gorgons, werewolves, and etc. Only the book itself defines them as creatures and beings that have not been scientifically proven or acknowledged as existing. The book is written from first person and takes place when Verity is in New York, surveying the local cryptid population and trying to learn more about their community. At the same time, she's also still trying to pursue her professional career as a ballroom dancer, since ballroom dance is basically her major passion, whereas the cryptozoology part is the work that her family basically raised her to do. In this particular story, she's working as a waitress in a strip club, I guess? So it's a place where they do employ a lot of cryptids, only a lot of strange things have been happening in the city. Namely, people have been disappearing, and all the disappearances have been young cryptid women who are unattached, single, or that people don't think have been, aren't seeing anyone, basically. And she's trying to figure out what's going on, and in the process she learns that there might actually be a dragon sleeping somewhere underneath New York, and she needs to find it before the representative from the Covenant. So the Covenant is a group that her family considers a major rival. They used to be part of it, but defected several generations ago. The Covenant believes that all cryptids should basically be destroyed because they don't consider them to be natural and they consider them to be extremely dangerous. I guess you could say they're an extremist religious group. And they have someone in the city that Verity runs into, so now it's a little bit like a race where she's trying to find the dragon, stop the disappearances, and prevent the Covenant from getting a hold of the dragon, which might be the last male dragon in existence. So frankly, it's a good thing I read Chaos Choreography before I read this book, because if I had started with this book, I don't think I would have read anything else in the series. So it still has the humor, and I really like the talking mice, which seem to be a running theme in all the books or something. So this humor is still there, but it can't really make up for I guess a lot of the minor things that I found somewhat annoying, because of the fact that her family used to be in the Covenant, Verity has to deal with a lot of suspicion and stuff from the cryptid community, even though she's been helping them, and even though her family left the Covenant many generations ago. And I guess that's, there are a lot of stories that like to do that with humans and non-humans, and that's fine. I guess, that's one way you can go about handling their relationship. But at the same time, where all these cryptids seem to treat her oh, we know you must be this secret villain, we just haven't shown your colors yet. At the same time, when things go wrong, it's they blame her for not helping enough or not being there to do things, even though she's just one person. It's even though we think you must be a villain, you must be a hero too, or we're gonna blame everything on you. And it just feels extremely unreasonable and somewhat hypocritical in a way that I found very irritating. So yeah, I think if I had started with this book, I probably wouldn't have gotten any farther in this series. As it is, I'm not sure I'm going to read anything else in this particular set.